because you don't necessarily agree with it.
So she's trying to attack him right now. In her mental confusion and discombobulation, she's continuing to attack him while accusing him of attacking women.
You've personally said to me on multiple occasions that you think women who make their own money or who have their own thing going for them are completely useless to you.
No, incorrect. He said women that whore themselves for money are useless.
Because you wanna be the dominant. You wanna be the man that provides, and you.
What you're seeing here is actually a representation of how the degenerate female psyche views competence. They have to bastardize it. They have to deform it. They have to pervert it. Because masculinity in its true form is the absolute cure. It is the antidote. It is the vaccine that judges their degeneracy absolutely. That's the reason why you see her attacking his masculinity and also attacking the hypothetical existence of masculinity that would judge her insane feminist delusion. So it's all very interconnected.
You want to be this like whatever it is you call yourself.
See, she's trying to frame it as you want to be this thing that's not legitimate. You want to be this thing that is counterfeit, and it's not real. What she's describing is masculinity judging her for her insanity. That's what she's describing, and she can't stand that because, again, she sounds ludicrous.
And so, without providing financial assistance or anything else to women,
I think that women should be paid to be feminine.
It's like this is what the disagreement that we had with each other.
Everyone's laughing at her, and she's getting even more triggered right now.
When I first came on, was the fact that you're on a sugar daddy website, and you're trolling women that are looking for a sugar daddy. Financial assistance for that matter. Living in a city, in a big city.
This is where she starts to lose her mind because everyone's laughing at her, and there's nothing like a degenerate feminist being scorned that pushes them over the edge.
Miami is not easy. And then you bring them on here to degrade them.
And by the way, that's a testament to how shallow they are. And you can recognize that they're shallow in all different manners of analysis. You can tell that she's shallow by the fact that her IQ is double digits, or that she can't hold a conversation, or that she accuses Myron of personally attacking her as she personally attacks him, and Myron hasn't said a single word. But you can really tell that she's shallow when she can't stand being judged. Men get adapted to this very quickly because we're constantly in competition with each other, and we have to engage in logic and reason. We don't get the luxury of, adhering purely by our emotionality. But because she doesn't have that depth of character, she can't take people laughing at her. It destroys her psyche, and that's why she walks off. And this is the thing that she's going to be most known for the rest of her life.
For finding men that pay them way more than you make.
I'm going to jot out.
It's okay.
All right, this is fantastic.
I love this.
Yo,
I love this.
King Von, what do you say? I am what I am?
Yes.
So thank you for cementing that for me.
Thank you.
So here's my question, though. So you made a lot of allegations there. Where do I degrade women or say any of these allegations that you're making?
Challenges her on the objective, logical substrate. Her response will be purely emotional.
I think if you were to go back and look at multiple of your episodes.
I think if you were to go back and look at it with the lens of emotionality and degeneracy and low IQ mental frameworks that I have, then you'd agree with me.
What is it that you have
you
potential
do understand that you have a reputation for degrading women online, correct?
Okay, can you tell me how so?
Dude, that's not an argument, by the way, because there are lots of IQ people that think Elon Musk has a reputation of being a white supremacist, but he's not one. That's just people being low IQ and on the left.
You're aware.
What did I say?
Keep in mind, you're
aware.
Aware.
Reputation.
I'm not quoting you because keep in mind, don't.
I'm not quoting you because I can't memorize words.
Keep in mind, I'm not a fan online. I don't watch things. I don't do that. But I have screenshots.
Okay.
And multiple subscriptions and followers.
Oh, they're laughing at her. It's brutal.
And multiple people from when I was last on here.
Brutal.
Fuck you up if you stepped out.
Okay, anyway,
that's not true.
Back to what I was saying.
They wouldn't like you.
All right.
You wouldn't do that if you stepped out.
Okay, anyway,
that's not true.
back to what I was saying.
They wouldn't like you.
All right.
You wouldn't do very well.
I work, and I'm very focused on what I do.
Is that what it is?
That's why I'm not out like that.
Fresh steps out and does very well for himself.
Just because I don't go to the clubs doesn't necessarily mean I didn't step out.
Exactly.
That's how you know she's low IQ. I don't see you at clubs, therefore you're not working. Think about that statement. And of course, it's not connected to reality, and in fact, it's an inversion of reality. But the degenerate feminist is so triggered by truth, so triggered by the objective world, that they can no longer make sense of things when they're that triggered. You heard her voice and the tone of her voice. It sounds like this. You know, she can't. Is she super triggered? Again, the reason why she's so broken and finds masculinity infuriating is because it judges her absolutely. It judges her inadequacy absolutely. And that's the reason why she attacks masculinity.
I don't go to clubs.
When's the last time you went?
So I don't focus on that because I'm focused on other things.
Yeah, you the bottom now.
Fantastic,
It's not working.
Fantastic point. But my thing is, please tell me how I degrade women and or these other allegations you make. Because reputation, people could say a bunch of things about you that aren't necessarily true. Reputation is reputation, but that doesn't mean it's the truth.
Of course.
So tell me how I degrade women, as you said.
Second chance. Strikeout number 1.
Hey, what have I said that's degrading women?
Baby, didn't you want to know Jumper and say that you guys were the known podcast to degrade women, though?
Oh!
No, never.
I could have sworn.
No, that didn't happen. Degenerate woman and number 2. Strikeout number 2.
You
Here's
said that,
the
though.
no jumper queen.
Never.
By the way, keep in mind, no
Fox
jumper.
News article.
Never.
I'm gonna be on No Jumper tomorrow morning.
And keep in mind, no
I'm
jumper is
taking a
the
red eye,
number
babe.
one
Is
podcast
that
in the
true?
world, and you guys did go
Gosh,
on
is
there.
that
You
true?
flew out.
Baby, you
to LA
said
and
that
went on
though.
there.
You guys
Never.
said that you guys
Never.
were the number one podcast.
So anyway, Selena, I'm talking with her right now because she's
I'm
making
sorry,
some crazy
baby.
allegations. So I want to hear.
I'm
still
sorry,
waiting
Daddy.
for you to prove these allegations. Like, what are you saying? Like,
What am I
when did I
saying?
degrade women? Prove their
NoJumper.com
point.
/. Wait,
That's not true,
YouTube.com
Selena. That's not
/.
true, Selena. So stop.
Baby, you said
Stop.
that.
I never said that. Stop. Go.
Roll
So
the
tell me.
clip.
when.
So what
Selena,
we'll do is go
You see
find.
how low IQ and destroy these women are? Dude, I'm aghast at, like, the fact that these people exist. Think about that. There's a place in society, in the United States, that is so degenerate, so destroyed, that these women can, like, eat daily. Isn't that crazy? More plastic on their face than the Container Store.
We'll find the clip. It's
Because
fine.
if you're gonna come
It'll
on,
be posted tomorrow. It's fine. She'll find the clip because she's an FBI agent. For me personally,
I found her on Instagram.
I've never felt intrigued enough to give you the time and energy to like go invest.
but you're on my show right now. But okay.
Watch your shit. Yeah, because y'all wanted me here.
Whoa,
And-
whoa.
Dude,
I would
this is where it happens.
love to be here. That's great and all.
What are you doing?
But yeah, she's gonna go do her thing.
Christina, handle that. All right, so go ahead. So what are you? So I'm still waiting for you to like say how I degrade women. I'm still waiting.
So I'm.
Strikeout number 2.
Here's my thing. Are you looking?
You're just talking in circles right now.
Is that how you feel?
It's
Because
not
in
how
my
I
Is that how you feel? You surely couldn't be doing anything like thinking. Degenerate women can only view the world in terms of their emotions, which are incoherent. As a matter of fact, that is a apt description for the architecture of female degeneracy, is only being able to view the world in terms of emotion. The way they interface with reality is by having a masculine influence in their life, but obviously a destroyed woman like this, and she does OnlyFans, she's an entire train wreck. She has no masculine figure in her life at all. So that's why she feels that crushing humiliation for being judged for her inadequacy and innumerable failures.
It's a fact, and I think
I've
that's
only
what.
engaged with you one other time. And
Okay.
I've had you be completely depicted by my perception of how you approach
What
women.
did I do?
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby and then
Never
couldn't
did.
afford my allowance.
Never did.
He couldn't afford my $10,000 allowance a month and said, that's funny. Why don't you just come on my podcast instead?
Dude, it's so cringe to see these degenerate women. She doesn't even realize what she's saying. He's saying that he catfished her on a sugar baby website, and that these women are low quality. But she came from that website, and now he got her on his podcast, and so he won. So she's owning herself. Look at this insane face.
So he pays $40 a month to be on to be on a fucking app. It's called Seeking Arrangements
Yes.
to troll women.
Yes.
And I know a bunch of girls have talked about it.
And
because
now you're here, humiliating yourself in front of millions.
that's how he gets women.
So,
Oh,
I
it's
just wanna
so
be very-
glorious. It's so, I mean, it's super. This is what not having a father does to women, right here.
Clear.
So I'm just curious why you think
Quick
that's
question.
lit.
Quick question.
Shots fired.
You asked.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Weird.
Hold
It's
on.
so fucking weird. And then I'm the gold
see
digger.
this?
I'm the
Oh my gosh, dude, that voice! Holy shit! Let's play that again.
Hold on.
weird.
Hold on.
It's so fucking weird. And then I'm the gold
see
digger.
this?
I'm not even gonna try to mimic that, bro. That's crazy.
I'm the gold digger because I know that I can abstract more out of you than you're ever worth.
Okay, so
Not only is she okay, not only did she just say that she can get more value out of him than he's worth. Dude, there you see the defiance in the humiliation. She knows that she's losing. She knows that she's being ridiculed. She knows that she's being laughed at. She knows this is going to be a viral clip. And she still says the opposite of the truth, that she could extract more value out of him than he's worth. First of all, he's worth millions of dollars, and your value is going down as a result of this. Everyone sees you as a lunatic, as a crazy person, because you are crazy. So much so that this made it into essentially the Hall of Fame for Fresh and Fit, ridiculing you. And what's more, you did most of the work yourself. Oh my gosh. More views for Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit just endlessly win from this. But the point is that the degeneracy feminist hive mind finds itself necessarily at war with reality.
Are you done making your point now? Because let's really talk about this then.
Sure. Yeah.
You wanted $10,000 a month, and I said no. Because I'm not going to
I
pay
don't
you.
want $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
I make well over $10,000
But I'm saying
a month.
I'm not paying no girl any money.
You see the mental error that she just committed there? Okay, her asking for $10,000 a month has nothing to do with how much money she makes. So what he said is correct. Again, owned.
Like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
So thank you for
You've
cementing
never bought pussy before?
Nope.
I wish we could.
Nope. And thank
Have you
you for
ever bought a
cementing that.
flight?
What type of insane degeneracy are we seeing?
Have you ever got an
Selena,
Uber?
stop interrupting.
Sorry.
So thank you for cementing the fact that I don't pay girls off sugar sites.
Facts.
Thank you.
Then why are you
And
on
then
there?
also-
why are you on there?
Because I
To get them here to own them like he's doing right now.
use it as a dating site. I've said it many times.
We do it all the time.
Hey,
But it's
The
like,
finesse is
why
real.
though? Why
So-
though? Like, why pay to be on a sugar daddy website? It's called seeking arrangement. So you can seek an arrangement.
To
Okay.
get them here. The arrangement is him owning you forever.
Why not
Oh, no.
hire
City boys, we up.
City
man.
boys, we
City
up.
boys.
It takes a long time for the double-digit IQ to sink in. The problem is that because her IQ is so low, she only learns from the consequences. So she only learned that she took the L weeks, if not months afterwards, when her entire identity became the girl that was delusional on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah. You lit.
And of course, then there is the next wall of accountability, which is her being single and childless and old and being miserable. That is the ultimate education for all degenerate women.
I love
Anyways,
it.
So just so you all know,
You do realize.
he couldn't even.
Look how worthless that woman is next to Andrew Tate. Oh my God.
So just so you know,
God.
so just so y'all know,
You do realize.
he couldn't even get me to go on the first date with him. He didn't get.
Receipts.
He got
Hold on,
no
let's see
head.
that.
He
Hold on.
got no pussy.
This is-
He
this
got
is
no
fantastic.
nothing
This
for
is
me.
great.
Listen.
But it's bad for us to be a bottom girl in a second.
Down,
bitch.
Yo.
City boys get pussy.
No.
He ain't get
You're
no
gonna
pussy.
listen. Hold on. Here's the thing you got to understand.
What's up, baby?
You asked for $10K a month. I said no.
I never asked for shit.
You wanted $10K.
Why
a
are you
month.
on
You
And I
security?
said no.
asked
Selena,
me what my
Selena, stop.
perspective was,
No,
and I
no,
said
you
this
talk-
was my
you talk. I'm gonna
arrangement.
talk
Look
now.
how low her IQ is. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Asked
Selena,
me what my
Selena, stop.
perspective was,
No,
and I
no,
said
you
this
talk-
was my.
Imagine having a brain that destroyed, dude. Look, there's nothing behind those eyes.
And I
You
said no.
asked
Selena,
me
stop.
Look at her face right now. This is what being mentally broken looks like.
what my
Selena, stop.
perspective was.
Imagine thinking you're taking any kind of W at all if you're communicating like this. Just it's beyond comprehension that there are humans like this that exist. While there are people like Elon Musk and engineers building things, the fact that there are humans like this, I mean, this should not be able to vote, obviously.
And I
No,
said
you
this
talk,
was my
you talk.
arrangement.
I'm gonna talk now.
Okay.
Okay,
You talk.
okay.
I'm gonna talk now.
Okay.
You wanted $10K a month, right? And I said no. And I said, you know what? Come on my pod anyway, because I'm gonna get something out of you.
'Cause,
You shut
honey-
up on the pod. We got views. We made money.
I made money,
And then you're here now, back on the pod.
and I'm still making
Didn't
money.
pay you no money. No, you didn't pay shit. You didn't get paid anything.
Really?
Okay? Because you look dumb right now.
Yeah,
You're
I
trying
do.
to put me on blast, and it's actually working in my favor.
Baby, I'm
It
not
benefits
really
Exactly.
crazy. I'm not
Exactly.
I don't
really-
pay chicks to hang out with them.
Facts.
No,
So
you
now-
just pretend to. You
No.
just pretend to.
I mean,
That's even
City
better.
boys, we up.
City boys, we up.
So anyway,
Okay, what type of mental illness is this? I mean, let's play that again. We have to.
you're
What is this
proving
called?
that I don't pay chicks to hang out with them.
Facts.
No,
So
you
now-
just pretend to. You
No.
just pretend to.
Because this goes beyond fatherless, right? I mean, this has to go beyond fatherless and sub 70 IQ. There has to be something additional here that is broken inside her mind, right?
I
That's
mean,
even better.
Look at her face.
Boys, we up.
City boys, we up.
That's cognitive damage, right? Like maybe multiple concussions as a child. I have no idea.
Anyway, So
finesse
now
game's
that
fun.
you've been disrespectful, trying to put me on blast, and
You
stuff,
want to ask me to leave?
you can leave the podcast. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
No,
Yes,
because
And now
she
she gets
won't
kicked
let
out.
me, babe.
you guys
And
are
you- hey, you can leave with her.
That's cool.
I had to leave with
You
her.
can leave with her.
We're not leaving. Okay, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. We're not
It
leaving.
was lit. It was lit.
Myron,
Oh.
Myron,
I
we're
knew it
not
was
leaving.
gonna happen though, because I made it feel stupid.
Myron.
You know, Myron.
Hold on.
Hey, Melvin only asks
Hold on.
people to leave the show when he feels fucking ignorant.
Here,
So
here's the thing.
Myron, why
Chat.
can't you have a conversation?
Chat. No, we had a conversation and she looks dumb right now.
So
Yeah.
then why did you kick her?
Right now, guys,
Who wants Kay and
shit.
Sling to leave?
I
like it.
if you wanted to, we'll keep her on. I'll listen for keeper.
No, I came on. Let me talk.
Yo, are
Let
you
me talk.
serious?
Yo, let me talk. This is
Let her finish.
respect.
She dropped-
Hey,
you
get
know.
back on.
She spills the
Kay,
drink.
She got it. Look at this.
Kay, get
Well,
back
this
on.
is okay.
What a
Hey.
disaster.
Apartment. You're
All right,
not
cool.
lit.
Okay.
You rent this place. You don't
Yes,
own
I
it.
am.
Dude, I live in the
She's
same
out.
apartment. You're
All right,
not
cool.
lit.
Okay.
You rent this place.
Bro, she accused him of being insecure, and now she's acting more insecure than you could ever fathom.
You don't
Yes,
own
I do.
any property.
The proof that feminine degeneracy, and by the way, this is feminine degeneracy. If feminine degeneracy exists, it is this. There may be no greater example of feminine degeneracy than what you're seeing right here from this individual. She's proving to you why masculinity enrages degenerate feminists. Right here. As she's been humiliated, as she's been intellectually dominated, as she's been embarrassed, as she gets kicked off in disgrace and owned.
You live in the
She's
same
out.
apartment. You're
All right,
not
cool.
lit.
Okay.
You rent this place. You don't
Yes,
own
I do.
any property. They're
Yep.
not real
Actually, I own a lot of properties, but
You see how insecure she is after accusing him of being insecure. This is a perfect example of feminine degeneracy. As a matter of fact, it is the archetypal quintessential example of feminine degeneracy. If feminine degeneracy exists, this would be it. She does two things. She continues to attack masculinity and say the opposite of the truth. Myron owns millions of dollars in real estate. So what does she say? She doesn't say anything random. She doesn't say anything that's just a random lie. She says you don't own real estate. So you see, the degenerate feminine psyche is dedicated to the opposite of the truth because the truth owns them and enrages them permanently. Remember, and I've said it many times, masculinity is the apparatus for which women make sense of the world. Without masculinity, without a masculine figure in a woman's life, she just disintegrates. She ends up like this, the most destroyed, laughed at, scorned woman that there is. So a lot of people would look at this and just laugh it off. A lot of people would look at it and think, oh, this is just a crazy moment, a woman acting crazy. There is symmetry to her insanity. There is symmetry and meaning to her lunacy. You can extract the nature of degenerate femininity when you pay attention to what she's doing.
He's really not even that fit. He's like,
She thinks that she's talking to a single camera right now, but she's on multiple cameras. Again, you see the delusion.
All right, you gotta go now.
Did people make fun of you in high school?
Now you gotta
Because
go.
that's what I feel like.
All right,
Everyone's just laughing at her, bro.
You get
Now you
made
gotta
fun of
go.
in high school.
All right.
This is
because-
comedy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, girls made fun of you in high school.
You gotta get off the show now. Hold it out.
Huevo, yo, your madre.
Thank you, Andrew, for helping.
Well,
And expect that.
Absolutely owned and destroyed. I mean, this is a repost, and this repost has gotten 700,000 views. This is what female degeneracy does. Her life is destroyed.